they finish this off at 7. Luka.
To McGrady. McGrady overflowing for 3. Yes! Yes!
That's why you don't want to give them anything. They still get to go home, and wow!
The steal by Beverly took it away.
If you're looking for a rush of adrenaline, heart-pounding excitement, and proof that anything is possible on the basketball court, then this video is for you. What's up, hoop fans? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a thrilling journey through the most incredible comebacks in NBA history. These are the moments that define the spirit of basketball, when defeat seems certain, but victory is snatched from the jaws of defeat. Now, before we dive into our top 5 list, let's talk about why these comebacks matter so much. In the 2021-2022 NBA season alone, there were over 200 games played.
DeMont pickpocketed Reeves, numbers the other way. Reeves up.
That's a lot of basketball, but out of all those games, only a handful stand out as truly legendary comebacks. These are the games that fans talk about for years, the ones that inspire future generations of players, and the ones that remind us why we love this sport so much. Now let's count down our top 5 most inspiring comebacks in NBA history. Number 5, Los Angeles Clippers versus Golden State Warriors, 2019 first round game 2.
Durant to the rim. Down to 220.
Picture this, the mighty Golden State Warriors, 2-time defending champions, up against the underdog Clippers. The Warriors build a massive 31-point lead midway through the third quarter. Game over, right? Not even close.
Williams, played by Andre Iguodala, got the step, and a beautiful setup for Harrell.
The Warriors, led by the superstar trio of Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson, seemed unstoppable. They were up 94-63 with 7:31 left in the third quarter. At this point, most teams would have thrown in the towel, but the Clippers, they had other plans.
On a minute remaining of the fourth. Looney has come on for Durant. Here's Curry for 3. Yes! And on that 3 by Curry.
Led by the explosive Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell off the bench, the Clippers mounted an unbelievable comeback. Williams, the 3-time 6th Man of the Year, put on a show with 36 points and 11 assists. His ability to create shots out of nowhere and find teammates in impossible situations was nothing short of magical. Harrell was a force of nature, perfect from the field, going 9 for 9 and finishing with a double-double of 25 points and 10 rebounds. His energy and hustle were infectious, sparking the entire team to new heights. The Clippers outscored the Warriors 85-58 in the second half, stunning the Oracle Arena crowd and tying the series. The final score? Clippers 135, Warriors 131. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement.
Fires it down. The save by Draymond Green ends up in the hands of Wilson Chandler of the Clippers.
Number 4, Cleveland Cavaliers versus Indiana Pacers, 2017 first round game 3.
And we are tied. He and Paul George, a chance at triple doubles together here tonight. Swatted away by Shumpert. Here's LeBron James. He's got Korver.
Next up, we've got LeBron James and the Cavs, fresh off their historic 2016 championship. But in this game, they found themselves in a world of trouble, down by 26 points to the Pacers at halftime. The score at halftime? Pacers 74, Cavaliers 49.
Has to happen here as we see the Pacers right now collapse defensively.
The Pacers were on fire, hitting shots from everywhere and shutting down the Cavs' offense. For most teams, this would have been the end. But most teams don't have LeBron James. Enter the king. LeBron took over in the second half, playing all 24 minutes and dropping 28 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. It was a masterclass in leadership and clutch performance. Every time the Cavs needed a big play, LeBron delivered. Whether it was a crucial assist, a thunderous dunk, or a clutch defensive stop.
Away by Shumpert. Here's LeBron James. He's got Korver on the wing. He'll take it himself. Look out! LeBron!
But it wasn't just LeBron. The entire Cavs team stepped up. Kyrie Irving caught fire. Kevin Love battled on the boards, and role players like Channing Frye hit big shots. It was a total team effort, sparked by their leader's refusal to quit. The Cavs outscored the Pacers 70-40 in the second half, turning what looked like a blowout loss into a statement win. The final score? Cavaliers 119, Pacers 114.
Brought out. It's going to match the greatest comeback in NBA playoff history.
It's games like these that cement LeBron's legacy. It's not just about his incredible physical gifts or his basketball IQ. It's about his ability to will his team to victory when all hope seems lost. And for fans watching at home, it was a reminder to never count out a team with LeBron James on it. Number 3, Boston Celtics versus New Jersey Nets, 2002 Eastern Conference Finals, Game 3.
We got to be concerned about his turnovers because other than turning the ball over.
Let's take it back to 2002 when Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker were leading the Celtics back to relevance. Down by 26 points in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Nets, things look bleak for Boston.
3, blocked by Rodgers. Knocked loose, Harris has it. Hit for 3. And the Boston Celtics with the greatest fourth-quarter comeback in NBA.
The Nets, led by Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, and Kerry Kittles, had dominated the first 3 quarters. They were up 74-53 going into the fourth quarter, and it seemed like the series was about to become 2-1 in favor of New Jersey.
Right now.
Jefferson, the latest to guard Pierce. Nice quick.
But the fourth quarter, that's when the magic happened. The Celtics outscored the Nets 41-16 in the final period, with Pierce dropping 19 of his 28 points in the second half.
Jason Pierce has the advantage.
The Boston faithful at the Fleet Center, now TD Garden, went absolutely berserk as their team completed one of the greatest comebacks in playoff history. Pierce wasn't alone in this heroic effort. Antoine Walker added 23 points, and the Celtics bench came up big when it mattered most. Every loose ball, every rebound, every defensive stop, the Celtics were playing like their lives depended on it.
Kidd for 3, blocked by Rodgers. Knocked loose, Harris has it. Kidd for 3. And the Boston Celtics with the greatest.
The final score, Celtics 94, Nets 90. A comeback for the ages in a game that will forever be etched in Celtics lore. Number 2, Memphis Grizzlies versus Minnesota Timberwolves, 2022 first-round Game 3.
Morant, taken away. 2-on-1 development. Edwards shovels. Russell, back for Edwards for the jam.
Now we're getting into recent history and what a game this was. The young, hungry Grizzlies found themselves down by 26 points in the second quarter against the Timberwolves.
It's a little bit higher and get into their actions outside where they're accustomed to doing that.
Jackson.
Minnesota was hosting just their 3rd playoff game in 18 years, and their fans were going wild. The Timberwolves, led by the explosive Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, seemed to be in complete control. They were up 51-29 with 10:28 left in the second quarter, and the Target Center was rocking.
Head. Beverly slams! Patrick Beverly climbs the imaginary ladder.
The young Wolves team was feeding off the energy of their home crowd, and it looked like they were about to take a 2-1 series lead. But led by Ja Morant and Desmond Bane, the Grizzlies clawed their way back. Morant, despite struggling with his shot, impacted the game in countless ways, finding teammates, grabbing rebounds, and playing tenacious defense.
Shaking it off, Bane. High arcing 3 for Desmond Bane. And the Grizzlies are battling back. It's a 10.
Bane was lights out from three-point range, hitting clutch shot after clutch shot.
26. Bane. Bullseye! Desmond Bane with a down 10.
The Grizzlies went on a ridiculous 21-0 run in the fourth quarter, completely flipping the script. The final score? Grizzlies 104, Timberwolves 95. It was a stunning turnaround that left the Minnesota crowd in disbelief.
Turnaround. They take game 3 in Minnesota, 104-95, and take a 2-1 lead.
Number 1, Los Angeles Lakers versus Seattle Supersonics, 1989 Western Conference Semifinals, Game 4. And now for the most inspiring comeback in NBA history. We're going way back to 1989 when Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers pulled off the unthinkable against the Seattle Supersonics.
McDaniel shoots and hits.
The stakes couldn't have been higher. The Lakers were up 3-0 in the series, looking to sweep the Sonics and advance to the Western Conference Finals, but early on, it looked like there would definitely be a Game 5.
Holliday, Ellis, McDaniel, and Cage on the floor for Seattle now. Woolridge.
Down by a whopping 29 points in the first half, the Lakers looked like they were headed for a blowout loss. The Sonics, led by Dale Ellis and Xavier McDaniel, were firing on all cylinders. They held the Lakers to just 4 for 20 shooting in the first quarter and led 43-14 just 14 minutes into the game. But Magic Johnson had other plans. During a timeout, he was heard saying, "Let's just cut it to 15 before halftime." They did better than that, closing the half on a 16-0 run to cut the Sonics' lead to 11. The Lakers continued to chip away in the second half, with James Worthy catching fire and hitting clutch shots. Worthy, who had hit just 2 3-pointers during the entire regular season, drained a corner three to put the Lakers up 88-83 late in the game. He finished with a game-high 33 points on 15 for 19 shooting.
But they need a couple of fast break opportunities. They can't stop running if they're there.
Magic Johnson, true to form, flirted with a triple-double, finishing with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. But his biggest contribution was his leadership, keeping the team focused and motivated even when they were down by nearly 30 points. In the end, the Lakers didn't just come back. They won the game 97-95 and swept the series. It was a comeback that defied logic, a victory that seemed impossible until the very end.
Let's go for 3. McDaniel looks for Ellis. He fights off the press of Worthy. No! 13 seconds to go.
But it's more than just a great basketball game. This comeback symbolizes the Showtime Lakers' indomitable spirit. It shows why they were such a dominant force in the 1980s, not just because of their talent, but because of their mental toughness and refusal to quit.
Game, they led by 20 at the end of the first half. Here's Davis, end of the first quarter.
So there you have it, folks. The top 5 most inspiring comebacks in NBA history. These games remind us why we love this sport so much. They show us that no lead is safe, no deficit is insurmountable, and that with heart, skill, and a little bit of luck, anything can happen on the basketball court. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed our journey through these incredible comebacks. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing NBA content.